한국의 부사 우리가 초청 좀 해줘라. 그래서 우리 그 학교에다가 많은 그 한국에 관련된 걸 아주 훌륭하고 모든 선생님들이 아주 다르고 많이 다릅니다. 그래서 선생님들이 더 많은 걸 배울 수 있을 거라고 확신합니다. 마운틴 버런 스쿨은 방학입니다. 네, 아시죠? 아시죠, 선생님 이미? 그렇죠? 예. 했습니다. 심지어 16명을 했습니다. 16명을. 네, 마운틴 버런은 그 가장 조지아주에서 항상 탑 5에 드는 사립학교입니다.
Good afternoon. My name is Ken Zepp, and I'm responsible for strategy for Fulton County Schools. And when Lou Erste reached out about this opportunity, I couldn't help but call up Dr. Rumbaugh and call up others to work to make this opportunity come together. And it's really a wonderful chance to see such a diverse group together. Korean teachers that are here. I encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity. What a wonderful chance to be in a different environment. Please ask questions when you have them. And when you have ideas, please share them. We have much to learn from you, and we feel we can. We look for your insight. So there's never a bad question. There's never a concern that you should have that you shouldn't come to one of our staff or our leaders and ask it. And to our teachers, please let's learn from folks that come with so much experience on their own and have that creative environment we can share. And to everybody, let's always keep our kids in mind because we're here to educate our children. So thank you for coming and for being a part of this opportunity.
I want to introduce this music instrument. It's a Korean traditional music instrument, like flute, made of bamboo.
저희가 심화연수라고 시작된 건 2003년부터 시작이 됐고요. 지금 이렇게 3개월 플러스 3개월을 하는 연수는 2011년도부터 시작이 됐었어요. 그래서 2003년부터 시작했다면 그냥 무조건 심화연수라고 했었고 2011년도부터는 기존에 있던 연수는 영어 능력 함양형에서 5개월 국내, 1개월 해외로 가고 그다음에 2011년부터는 거기다 플러스 수업 실습형에서 3개월 국내, 3개월 해외에 가면서 이 선생님들은 집중적으로 학교에서 풀트임 과정을 중요시하는 그런 프로그램을 운영을 하는 거죠. 저희가 이제 보통 기본 자격조건이 지원할 수 있는 자격조건이 그 현장 교육 경험 3년 이상의 선생님들 이상을 하고 있어요. 그리고 이제 아무래도 지금 같은 경우에는 수업 실습형 같은 경우에는 저희가 선생님들의 영어 능력이 중3 정도를 보고 있거든요. 그리고 이제 그 스피킹이라든지 라이팅에 대한 평가를 하고 있기 때문에 아무래도 연세 드신 분들보다는 젊은 분들이 많이 있으시고요.
우리 학교에 계시면서 여기에 대한 교육도 배우고 문화도 배우고 우리 한국의 문화도 가르치고 우리 한국의 수학도 가르치고 수학 다 가르치는 거예요, 선생님들이. 그리고 이제 10주 동안 했고 2주는 이제 그동안 했던 것들 갖다가 모아서 이제 저희가 리플렉션, 뭘 배웠는가를 갖다가 리포터를 작성하는 거예요. 그리고 한국으로 돌아가죠. 여기 차터스쿨이 되게 붐이잖아요. 근데 여기에 차터스쿨은 학생들의 학업 성적을 강화시키는 거잖아. 학업 성적을 강화시키는 좋은 선생님이 있어야 되잖아요. 그래서 우리 선생님한테 한번 수업을 받아봐라. 우리 한국의 교사들이 얼마나 다양한 테크닉을 가지고 있는지 알아. 그렇게 시작을 했던 거예요. 그래서 경기도 선생님들 한번 와보는 거예요. 경기도 선생님들 와서 했는데 너무나 이거 선생님이 좋은 거예요. 그래서 이거 교과부 차원에서 하자. 그래서 조지아 교육부하고 이제 우리 한국 교육부가 스타트를 하자 해가지고 처음 3개월 특징적인 실습 프로그램, 문화교류 3개월 프로그램을 하는 건 처음입니다.
저는 저 개인적으로 영어를 한국에 있을 때는 영어 교사이지만 막상 학교에서 선생님들하고 영어를 사용하지 않고 있어서 좀 영어 능력 향상을 위해서 이 프로그램을 신청했고요. 근데 프로그램을 신청하다 보니까 미국에 현지에 있는 학교를 직접 체험한다는 걸 그때 알게 되거든요. 근데 오히려 너무 기뻤어요. 제가 한국에 있는 그 학교 시스템하고 미국에 있는 교육 시스템하고 제가 다 체험해 볼 수 있고 또 각각 장단점이 있겠지만 장점만을 제가 이렇게 해서 막상 현장으로 돌아가서 미국에서 배웠던 여러 가지 좋은 그 경험들을 제가 이렇게 적용해 볼 수 있지 않을까 싶어가지고 너무 기쁩니다. 그래서 저는 열심히 보고 배우고 그다음에 체험을 하도록 하겠습니다. 앞으로 6주간.
So we have 5 of our schools that are going to be hosting teachers, 12 teachers. So we will have 4 teachers at State Bridge Crossing Elementary School, and it feeds into Johns Creek High School, which will have 2 teachers, I believe. Then we have Wilson Creek Elementary School. We'll have 3 teachers, I believe, and it feeds into River Trail Middle School. They will have 1 teacher, which feeds into Northview High School, which will have 2 or 3 teachers. So 12 total. They'll spend 10 weeks teaching English, teaching about culture, teaching listening and learning, and teaching us all about the methods that they use in Korea to teach, and then hearing from our teachers about how we work with the whole child. And so we expect to learn back and forth between our teachers and their teachers. Specifically, what do we want our teachers to pick up from? It's my understanding that these are top-notch Korean teachers who excel in the area of methods for teaching. So we're interested to see if we can learn, our teachers can learn any specific methods of teaching, particularly teaching English. It's also our understanding that in Korea they want to do more work on how to, the academics are very high, very achievement oriented, but now that they want to start focusing some on the rounder, fuller education of the students. So can they learn that from our schools, how our schools attend to the whole child, to the academic and the other areas as well. So I don't know if that answers your question. So I think that this is the first time. I think this size of exchange is definitely the first time. And I believe it's the first time we've had exchange. One of the things that we are really trying to do is expose our students to the world. So there are very many Asian students, Korean students in particular in our area. So we are interested in those students hearing again about their culture, not only from home but from these teachers. And then we also have students who are not Asian, and we would like for them to understand the culture and the background of their classmates and where they come from and what's important to them. So I think that's the expectation, is that they learn as much as they can about the Korean culture. Yeah, my hope would be that this would be a long-range relationship. That every year some of our teachers, administrators are able to go and learn in Korea, and then receive more teachers so that we have a longer-term relationship. And ultimately, I would love to see a student exchange to take place. I think that would be very important, because that's ultimately who we need to affect, other students. Yes, that would be true.
And I teach 3rd grade at Wilson Creek Elementary School. And I have 21 students, and 4 of my students are Korean. A lot of and speak both languages. And one little girl just came from Korea about 6 months ago, and I'm really struggling to teach her. So I'm really looking forward to having my guest teacher. She's going to be put to work right away.
My name is Jennifer Little. I teach 9th through 12th grade at Johns Creek High School in Johns Creek, Georgia, and I'm a ESOL teacher, which is English to speakers of other languages, or commonly known English as a second language. So I have students from all over. At Johns Creek, Korean is our #1 demographic in terms of the ESOL program. So I have Korean students, Chinese students, students from Cambodia, Russia, all over the place. So I know especially my Korean students are very excited to meet our visiting teachers.
I guess I'd like some new ideas. The kids are just, I think maybe they would like to be working with another teacher, so somebody with some fresh ideas and teach her some of her culture, if she can bring in some of her language or some of her art or her music, just things to make the day more interesting. So I just think the kids have a lot to learn, and then my Korean kids this makes them feel so good that they have a teacher from their country there.
Okay.
So I guess share ideas and learn from her.
And especially since I have a lot of Korean students, I'm also looking forward for this teacher, or these teachers, to be a great role model for my students, as someone with a similar culture, a similar background, similar place of growing up. So I think it would be a really great opportunity for them to have meet a great role model.
I guess maybe just to have her teach my kids some more test-taking skills. You know, we are moving more toward a lot of standardized tests, so whatever they're doing there seems to be working, and she's welcome to share and give me some ideas, give the kids some tips. We do have our big CRCT test coming up next week. So maybe if she could work with my kids and help them, not be stressed, but do their very best, that would be great.
My students also, of course, have to complete the standardized testing, and especially for them, it is a struggle with the academic language that is so prevalent on these tests. You know, these students come in from, my students as ESOL students come in from lots of countries, and they have the social language, they can speak with their peers, but the academic language on these standardized tests that they have to complete to graduate and go on to college is difficult. So I'm really looking forward to hearing some strategies and tips that she has to help on that.
I guess what I know about it is what I've learned from my students. They say that school is hard and they really work hard, and from their parents, I really feel the way that the Korean culture stresses education, and so my Korean students have all been excellent students. They really work hard. They do, they complete their work. They have a lot of detail. So so far they've been great.
Well, I'm looking forward to learning more about Korea from our visiting teacher. I have learned quite a bit from my students. Just their respect that they have for their education, for their families, is very impressive. And but I'm interested in learning more. I've learned a few phrases in Korean from them, so I'm looking forward to learning a few more.